Now, you mentioned that when you were in the hospital, they had you on some pretty significant seizure medications. Have you had any problems with seizures?
No.
So,
I don't think I should be on medication anymore.
what medication are you on now?
Effexor, Depakote, and Neurontin.
When was the last time you had a seizure?
See, that part I don't remember.
Has the doctor explained why you're on those medications?
I think, yeah, but I can't remember it all. One's to prevent brain seizures, and one's for depression and anxieties, stuff like that, I guess.
Do you feel like you're anxious?
I don't think so.
What
But
problem?
I define anxious though, and I'm not sure what it really means or.
Nervous. Anxiety in neurological context often relates to whether or not you have a physiological response to potential, what you perceive to be a threat. Like a deer will spook or a horse will spook because of a perceived danger. Our brains get more active, more responsive if there is something that makes us feel uncomfortable. And with a number of emotional disorders, the brain has gotten too active and warns of too many things, and we're running scared like a deer too much of the time, even though that's an example. It's not, we don't run, but we become nervous, and it puts all of our behaviors on edge, makes us more irritable. And I guess that would be the context typically is thought of. What makes you irritable?
Maybe not enough sleep or something, or someone talking when you're trying to listen to something, or
Too many distractions.
yeah,
When you watched the game last night, were you by yourself or with a group of people?
me and my dad. So I like to watch the game when you can concentrate better.
Is that how you typically watch games, like you watch the Packer-Bear game?
Yeah, and White Sox game.
Is your dad a Bear fan too?
Well, not really. His dad was a Bear fan, and Dad, I got a story about that part. When we were growing up, we live in town here, and Dad, this is before cable, had an antenna put on the garage roof, and he always pointed it to Rockford or Chicago. And we grew up on Rockford channels instead of Madison channels.
Now you're about, 30 miles from the Illinois-Wisconsin state line?
I think so, yes.
So you guys actually got White Sox and Bear games
Oh, yeah.
when you were growing up
Yes.
versus the Packers and the Bears.
Right. Sometimes, I was curious, when I was a kid, I checked to channel 3, that's when the Packers be on, and then turn back to the Bear game, who had a better uniform or stuff like that, or better players, and...
Well, the Bears were a lot better than the Packers when you were 20 years old.
Even when I was a young kid, too.
I think they both sucked back then.
No. Even when Mike Ditka was playing, or coaching.
That way you were about 20 years old,
Yeah.
16, 18 years old.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
In 84.
Yeah, so, yes, so we can understand why you might not have been a Packer fan at your age.
And White Sox, not Brewer fan.
Well, the White Sox have had their ups and downs too.
But when I was a boy, I liked the Cubs because I liked to listen to Jack Brickhouse, and then I always had a channel on channel 17, a Rockford channel, and then sure I liked the White Sox, but I always would watch the Cub game